Hey everybody, Faith Edison Jr. coming back to you. This is part 2 talking about the Depo shot, because a lot of times people don't really know what the Depo shot is. They may hear that somebody is taking something and they think that they're taking it for birth control, and that's actually not the case. They could be taking it to kind of regulate their cycle. So I just wanted to inform you a little bit about what the Depo shot is and then kind of go from there. So on the first video, I kind of explained a few things about it, and I didn't want it to be really long, so we're going to go ahead and follow up. Now, I spoke about the fact of if a person's on the Depo shot, they may have a problem, becoming fertile again. But there are some things that can be done that can help you along with that if you've been on the Depo shot and now you would like to start a family. Now, another thing that it says is that the Depo doesn't prevent sexually transmitted diseases, which of course nothing does. And then it might affect bone mineral density, which in that case you want to make sure that you are increasing what you're taking in as far as like your plant-based foods, plant-based supplements, anything that's going to be on a food and nutrition level. Eat more greens, eat more things that are going to be calcium, not dairy per se, but you can look at your dark leafy vegetables and get a whole lot of calcium in them, such as broccoli. Broccoli, you'd be surprised, has a lot of iron in it. It also has a lot of calcium. So there are small different things that you can learn and do and kind of offset what it's doing while you're on it or in the process of getting off of it. Now, other side effects that it has, some of them they say may decrease within a month or a few months. Abdominal pain, bloating. A person may go through depression. They may deal with a decreased interest of sex. Dizziness, headaches, irregular periods or breaking through, nervousness, weakness or fatigue, and some people deal with weight gain. Now, these are some of the things that you would definitely want to contact your healthcare provider if you start dealing with them. Depression or heavy bleeding, where you're really concerned about your bleeding pattern because it's just not normal. Trouble breathing. Pus, prolonged pain, redness, itching, or bleeding at the injection site. So some people get it on their arms, so some people get it in like the hip area. Severe lower abdominal pain, any type of serious allergic reaction, and other concerns that you may possibly have. Now, I will tell you that when I got on the shot, I basically needed to go ahead and reduce my flow because it was just, it had been too long. And it was something that I needed to get a handle on. And so, of course, it was causing the anemia, which I couldn't take in enough iron to build my blood because I was constantly, letting it out. And then another thing was the pain was tremendous. So those were two things that I was dealing with. And that is the reason why the Cherish Premium Napkins are so wonderful because, I don't have to worry about that problem anymore. As a matter of fact, and these are, you can see right down there, it says these are the day pads. And this little strip right here, it's a pink strip, negative ion. And what it does is, it's like the elements from when you are at the beach or, after a thunderstorm, and when things are, you have your negative ions that are just kind of going on. And with us having positive, our body being positive, it helps to calm everything down. So really, whether I'm using the pads, the day, night, or overnight, or I'm using the liners, I have a calm sensation there. And so with me being someone that was a heavy flower, I started using the liners early on, and maybe a week or two in advance leading up into my cycle, and I saw that there was a huge difference. So I definitely know that it has worked to take me off of the Depo shot. Why? Because what I was looking for, this particular pad is able to provide. So thanks so much for stopping by. Click the link below to subscribe and definitely share it with your friends.